So, where we left off, Miranda had just spoken in her chapters, and in our book Wonder, Miranda had just spoken in her chapters. They had just gone to Via's performance, and Miranda had given up the lead part to Via. So, we're back to part 8, which we're talking about August again. It's going to be in August's voice. So part 8, it says, "You're going to reach the sky. Fly, beautiful child." It's called the 5th grade nature retreat. Every year in the spring, the 5th graders of Beecher Prep go away for 3 days and 2 nights to a place called Borewood Nature Reserve in Pennsylvania. It's a 4-hour bus drive away. The kids sleep in cabins with bunk beds. There are campfires and s'mores and long walks through the woods. The teachers have been prepping us all about it all year long, so all the kids in the grade are excited about it except for me. And it's not even that I'm not excited, because I kind of am. I just have never slept away from home before, and I'm kind of nervous. Most kids have had sleepovers by the time that they're my age. A lot of kids have gone to sleepaway camps or stayed with their grandparents or whatever. Not me. Not unless you include hospital stays. But even then, Mom or Dad always stayed with me overnight. But I never slept over at Tata and Papa's house, or Aunt Kate or Uncle Poe's house. When I was really little, that was mainly because there were too many medical issues, like my trach tube needing to be cleared out each hour, right here in his throat, or reinserting my feeding tube if it got detached. But when I got bigger, I just never felt like sleeping anywhere else. There was one time when I half slept over at Christopher's house. We were about 8, and we were still best friends. Our family had gone for a visit to his house, and me and Christopher were having such a great time playing Lego Star Wars that I didn't want to leave when it was time to go. We were like, please, 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 can we have a sleepover? So our parents said yes, and Mom and Dad and Via drove home. And me and Christopher stayed up till midnight playing until Lisa, his mom, said, "Okay, guys, time to go to bed." Well, that's when I kind of panicked a bit. Lisa tried to help me go to sleep, but I just started crying that I wanted to go home. So at 1 a.m., Lisa called Mom and Dad drove all the way back out to Bridgeport to pick me up. We didn't get home until 3 a.m., so my one and only sleepover up until now was pretty much of a disaster, which is why I'm a little nervous about the nature retreat. On the other hand, I'm really excited. So, when has there been a time that you have had a sleepover at a friend's house and been excited about it, but then maybe kind of, I miss my mom, or I miss Dad, I kind of want to go home, I don't really want to do this? Has anyone had that problem? Me, personally, I went to my best friend's house to spend the night when I was in probably 6th or 7th grade, and I got very scared, and I had to get my mom to come and get me as well. So there's nothing wrong with that. But in this chapter, August is kind of anticipating the nature retreat. He's kind of excited about it, but in the same breath, he's kind of nervous because he's never done it before. It's something that he's never done. Uncharted water, and people sometimes don't know what to do when there is fear. So that's that chapter, and I will see you shortly for the next chapter. Hang in there, guys. We're going to get this done.